Hello everyone, this is Ram21 with Alias Panther here,
Hello, hello.
and we're going to show you a tutorial on building a CARTS unit to Carbon system. This is the Carbon encoder line here with a Carbon unit going into an output. And then we're going to show you later how to build a Carbon unit that will be going down the rest of the rail line. Alright, so let's get started.
Okay, so I'm laying down the groundwork right now for the bit system. Since we are using an 8-bit system in this build, there will be 4 rows here, which have been indicated by their own bit value of 1, 2, 4, and 8 respectively. And then the 5th row is always going to be on. And it's kind of like a placeholder to allow all 8 bits to be able to be transferred through. Across the top you have redstone going down the lines here, and they run into 1-tick repeaters. And for the always on one, there's going to stay at its own level, and you'll see why in just a little bit, as this is what interfaces with the CARTS system. Next we have some staggering repeaters with alternatively staggering redstone dust. And from this section into the bit area we have more staggering repeaters facing the opposite direction. So where a redstone dust was at in the previous row, you are putting down a repeater, and vice versa. Okay. Now at this point we start building the CARTS system. We're placing down redstone lamps to give you an indicator of what the pathway that you selected was. Before I build that, we need to place down another row of stone or blocks for more repeaters. These repeaters I'm laying down are going to be on 4 ticks, and allows the signal to be sent down the line. Below that, at ground level, you have a single 1-tick repeater. Alright. On the row I just placed, you will be putting down the button. These are going to be the buttons that the players will be selecting for the path that they so wish to go to. Above those you can put signs to give them an indicator of where they're going to. In this instance we are simply going to number them based off of the bit that is going to be sent down the line. Give a little walk path up for the person. We are just about there. At this point we are now laying down staggering redstone. The redstone that goes down here should connect to the redstone that's down at the bottom. The bricks are placed here to kind of give a separation so that the signals do not cross paths. These redstone torches are going to give you an indicator based off of what we've put this little handy signs here for, of the bits being sent. Alright. So if we were to push the 7, we would see that the 4, the 2, and the 1 lights indicating an additive total of 7. Same goes for if you push any of the other numbers, say the number 3, it'll light up. Now at this point, we are ready to build the output. 2 4-tick repeaters. The stone's going to be replaced by sticky pistons and every other block that lines up with the bit columns. And a single non-piston with a block of sand. In between each of these, we have a repeater. With the one after the sand block set as a 2-tick repeater, and all the rest set as 1 tick. Own blocks for the sticky pistons to pick up. And the out.
That's how you build a CARTS unit, followed by a carbon encoder with an output. Now we're going to demonstrate building a carbon unit that will be down your rail line. In fact, we're going to use this line that we have just built off of our CARTS carbon unit to demonstrate sending a signal to the carbon unit.
So along your redstone line, you are going to place down 5 repeaters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One repeater on a 2-tick wrenching out. After the 5 repeaters, you have alternatively 5 additional ones, which are staggered here, which I cannot seem to place down properly. Between these repeaters, you can place down redstone dust. In the tutorial that Random Matrix provided, he used blocks of wool to give you a visual indicator. But we find that placing down the redstone dust, doing the same exact thing, makes it easier to walk across.
We have a locking unit here. This is the locking mechanism.
At this point, we create the locking mechanism that allows the signal to be stored. Two 4-tick repeaters, a redstone line that runs into that. And now we place down repeaters that line up with the redstone dust here. After these repeaters is where we're going to place our sticky piston. line up underneath them are the stone blocks that the pistons will be picking up. Then we have your single piston, the sand on top. That connects into your detector rail. But not least,
continue on the output side. To verify that the logging mechanism works, you can use a redstone torch right here and just flick it once to notice that the last repeater down here has a signal on it. There we go. That's how to build a carbon unit. Okay, so now we're going to demonstrate how the CARTS unit sends a signal through using the carbon encoder down to a carbon unit. So go ahead and press a button. Yep, so he press 6. And now we have the 6 signal being sent down the carbon line. I hope that helps everyone. Thank you for watching.